tack the high road and I'll tack the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. Hey there, friendlies, how's up? I'm here in Grenville-sur-le-Rouge. It's a fine, balmy minus 14 degrees. Why am I embarrassing myself by singing? Well, it's because though I cannot sing, I can drink scotch and warming tea. What I do have to show you guys is, boom, baby. This is the Loch Lomond 12. This is the official spirit of the Open, which I believe did not even happen this year, whichever year. And I'm looking forward to trying this little Loch Lomond. Goodness, I know nothing about Loch Lomond whiskey. To me, Loch Lomond is what Captain, what's he in English? Captain Haddock drinks in Tintin, right? So, as a longtime Tintin fan, I find holding a bottle of Loch Lomond to be kind of weird, kind of funny, kind of funky. So, I'm going to take my gloves off because I am in the winter. This fine Swedish Felkniven blade will be what I use to open this bottle. I will do it as quickly as I can so that the fingers do not freeze up. Not even that cold. Minus 14. Come on, dude. You're Canadian. At like minus 20, I start to get a little grumpy, though. I don't know if it still is, but this used to be the official survival blade of the Swedish Air Force. That's not interesting. But as someone who does have a bit of a Swedish... I love of all things Swedish. I find that kind of stuff interesting. I should have cut it a bit more. Come on, fool. There we go. Nope, there we don't go. Geez, guys. This is not off to a good start. I hope the whiskey is better than my presentation. This, by the way, is the first video that I am shooting in the year of 2022. I hope you enjoyed my Whiskey of the Year video that I shot on the 31st and couldn't get up until actually yesterday as of my shooting of this one. All right, there we go. Oh, that was a good sound. I like it. Okay, somebody shattered his Glencairn glass on the drive up here from home. But we're very adaptable here in this channel, okay? I just smoked up the glass. So, whereas this is not an ideal vessel, it's gonna do. I just had to find something that sort of came closed a bit at the top. Thought maybe there'd be like a Porto glass or something, because, you know, Quebec. So what do I know about Loch Lomond? Nothing. I don't know if this is chill filtered. I don't know if this is... I mean, I know that it's aged in American oak, but, you know, what isn't at this point, right? I'm just taking a look. I'm trying to avoid... Okay, non-chill filtered. Doesn't say anything about color, but non-chill filtered, I'm going to call that a 1. At least. And, like, this is the only Loch Lomond I've ever seen. What? You know what? Let's be a little smarter, okay, Jess? There we go. Standing straight. So this is the only Loch Lomond I've ever seen in the wild here in Quebec. So I'm hoping for the best. Now, a minute in the glass per year in the cask. I don't know if that counts out here in the great outdoors or what. But I'm going to be back in, I guess at this point, 11 minutes. All right? Okay. All right, we're back. I'm looking for a little light here. It's amazing how quickly the light goes down after like 4 p.m. or whatever. First off, let's take a look at it. I'm going to see if I can get this into the sun a little bit. There we go. It's a nice color. I don't know if that's natural or not, though, so I'm not going to depend on that for my my review, shall we say. I'm going to move the camera. And we're back. We're kind of getting to the end of the day here, so the sun shifted in that like 10 or 12 minute span there. So anyways, I don't know, should we do the checklist? Let's do it. So what we got here is a single malt Scotch. We have an age statement. It's 12 years old. We do know that it is non-chill filtered, but I don't know anything about caramel coloring, so that's half marks there. And what is our ABV? 46%. So we're above 45, so that's a point as well. Kind of wish I was doing this with gloves. As for viscosity, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not the most viscous I've ever seen. You know, there is some tears starting, but it's not so bad. Nose. Oh, it's got a nice fresh smell to it. A lot of familiar aromas, the butterscotch, the caramel that you expect from an American oak cask. This is not finished in anything, so there's not going to be like a sherry effect or a, you know, peated effect from a Lafroig cask or any of that. So I'm not looking for that. Smells like there's a bit of spice, a bit of fruit. All right, let's go on in. Okay, as soon as it hits the tongue, there's that sweetness there that I'm expecting, a little butterscotch, a little caramel, big hit of vanilla, some fruit, but like right away, there's an espresso that hits sort of at the middle of the tongue, the middle and a bit further to the back. Not a lot of spice, maybe a little bit of baking spices or something. Spices. It's cold out here, guys. Very nice. Sorry, this is like 20 minutes later, and I just came back out to shoot because I forgot to go into something. I said fruity, and if I remember correctly, I didn't dive into that. And what I wanted to say was I got sort of a fresh green apple, maybe a little pear, touch of grape, I guess. Not like the dark fruits, but, you know, brighter fruits. And the Loch Lomond reminds me a little bit of the Bruichladdich Classic Laddie, in that the flavor profiles are kind of similar, but whereas the Classic Laddie goes really deep, the Loch Lomond 12, it's more of a round version of the same sort of ballpark. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, back to the video. I was about to take another sip, but I'm going to nose it again instead. Yeah, nothing's changed really. I don't know if that's like if I'm getting a bit of a mace or a cinnamon or a nutmeg. Nice though. Very fresh, very cool rainy day. The finish is good though. It's sort of, I'd call it a medium finish. Nice. So as I always say, let's destroy it. Give it a little swirly swirl. Take a minute to smell the greenery around me. Enjoy the sounds. Enjoy the lack of diesel stink. And then, kind of the same but lighter. Taste rounded out. Rounded out. The coffee is further back. Oh, okay, no, now the spice comes in harder. That was weird. That was like a delayed reaction because it hit in a sort of round, nice, sort of soft, creamy, and then the coffee hit, and then boom, the spice came in really strong. Interesting. Nice dram. Is it my favorite malt of 2022 so far? It's the only malt of 2022. But it's not the best malt I've had. It's definitely not the worst. It's sort of in the upper middle, I think. It's a very competent malt. I'd give it a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. Strangely, I'm already kind of liking it better than I did a few minutes ago, so I think I'll go and sit with it a bit more tonight by the fire inside, for land's sakes. So yeah, all right. That's all she wrote. Thanks for hanging out with me as the sun goes down here in Grenville. As I would say, if you like what I'm doing, then please do the following 3 things. 1, comment down below. What's your take on the Loch Lomond? Is it a good malt? Do you like it? Is it one of your top? I don't know how many expressions they do. Is there one that I should really explore? Second thing, share this video. That helps me more than you could possibly imagine. And third, leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's all right. Leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.